So this user asks this question. He says, I don't usually do all the Banis and I always feel incomplete. But even when I do them all, I still feel like there's so much more that I need to do. With work and family, I just don't have time to do all the Banis and Simran I want in my life. The common statement of how, about doing all your Banis and feeling incomplete, maybe even when you do all of them and when you have the time.
No, there's a deeper thought underlying this question. The person who asked this question is focusing on what they're not doing instead of focusing on what they are doing. And so it gnaws at them, because they're feeling, I don't have enough time, I should be doing my Panch Baniya and I don't have time, blah, blah. Question of time is, life is a matter of priorities. Time is what you make of it, so you have to adjust yourself so that you make the time. Say if that means getting up earlier, or going to bed earlier, or carving out time at the time that you would normally be doing something else. You have to be very honest with yourself about how you spend your time. So just saying, well, I don't have time. Everyone has the same amount of time. It's determined by how the earth moves around the sun. We all have the same amount of time. So I think there are two things that need to be discussed here. First is, if you spend your time thinking about what you're not doing, what you didn't do, and what you should be doing, that doesn't put you in the state of consciousness of ecstasy and joy and charity kala. If you enjoy what you are doing to the fullest in that moment, whether you are doing 1 Bani, 2 Banis, 3, 4, 5, 8 Banis, 9 Banis, whatever Banis you're doing, if you do them with love and consciousness and awareness, and you experience them, and you drink in the energy and the frequency of them, and even sometimes you may be tired, even sometimes you may be stressed or falling asleep, doesn't matter. You do it with love, with consciousness. And through the day, what you carry with you is the taste of what you have done, not what you haven't done. So that's a mental training, not to think in the negative, but to enjoy what you are doing and what you have done, because that doing is a blessing. So experience the blessing that you have. If you want to do more, then look at your priorities and look at your time and reorganize yourself so you have time to do more.
I know from my own personal experience with 2 kids, there is a difference when you do have a family. Priorities definitely are important, and one can adjust to a certain extent. But I do find, there's a lot of days where, it's like, I know at 6:30 I have to wake up my daughter, so that's like my cutoff point. If I wake up a little later, I just modify what I do to the best I can. But I definitely notice a difference. Even if I spend a half hour, it's way better than doing nothing. Even if I just had like 10 minutes and I just close my eyes and just meditate for a few minutes, that's, I think, more beneficial than not, of course, than not doing anything.
But you don't spend the day dwelling on what you didn't do.
Yeah.
Right? Even if you utter Vaheguru and bow your head and be grateful for this day that's coming, and that takes 15 seconds, even in that moment, the blessing happens and you take that blessing with you.
If you like this video, click the like button.
And if you want to see more videos like this, subscribe.